Yo, what's good, y'all, man? We got first look at new Looney Tunes movie. We got Screen 6 plot. They making another screen. You know, if y'all like this, I like the film one though. It was cool though, type shit. And we got the Flash update, and then we got some more news. You know what I mean? On the video type shit. But yeah, like it up, sub, and yeah.
Hello movie fans, thanks so much for clicking on episode Side Flick. My name is Chris. Apologies for the lack of videos the past couple of days. I was out of town last weekend meeting up with some creators that I interact with online, just watching Dr.
What DC film at? Oh, there we go, right there. I'm like, then where you at?
Strange with them. I was gonna vlog the event, but instead I decided to just kind of have some fun with it and not worry too much about creating content, which could just make a vacation-like experience kind of stressful. But don't worry, because I came back with this picture of me on the Christian Bale Batman pod bike, and I think that'll be enough for some of you. But enough about that. I'm finally home, so let's just go ahead and talk about some movie news. Some of the stuff we're gonna be talking about here today is I want to talk about all this.
I was talking about Flash already, out the gate, out the rip.
Ezra Miller Flash stuff that we've been hearing, because there have been some weird rumors coming up either from him being replaced by a certain...
Yeah, I heard about that. But I mean, it's like he said, rumors. But I did hear about that on Twitter. I was going down like, if they were saying replace, I'm like, man, who they gonna replace? That mean they gonna start all over, or they gonna do it like at the end they show another person type shit.
Actor to other test screenings of the movie happening. We got some updates on Scream 6. We finally have a basic plot synopsis that'll lead us into more updates coming in the near future. Even our first look to the next live action Looney Tunes movie that
I want to see that though. Looney Tunes pictures. I want to see that, the new movie coming out.
You guys know I'm excited for. That along with so much more. So many of you guys give me your opinions with everything we discuss here today. Alright, so one of the first things that caught my eye that I wanted to talk about here
The Omi?
it looks like we have a prequel to a popular horror movie. We have here a report from Blair Disgusting letting us know that The Omen is getting a prequel titled The First Omen. Now, those of you who might not be familiar with The Omen, this was a movie that came out back in the 1970s, and it basically followed a 5-year-old kid that turned out to be the Antichrist. It spawned a couple of sequels from there, and it just became one of those movies that people talk about because how scary is it that you have a kid and he turns out being the reincarnation of the devil himself. Well, now it's being confirmed that we are getting a prequel for this movie by 20th Century Studio, which is owned by Disney now. And to me, I was never really like a huge fan of the Omen movies.
I mean, I ain't watched none of them type shit.
I like the concept in itself, just an evil born kid that's gonna do crazy.
Some people like it if they showing love to it. So
wild, mean stuff to people around them. But then I really thought about it, and I was like, wait, the Omen starts off with him as basically a baby, a child, a prequel. What are we going to be following him in the womb? His little journey as a little white cell? Kind of like the intro of Seed of Chucky? Would it really be that interesting to follow the two parents or the life before the actual Omen was born? Maybe they can make it work, but in my opinion, the whole scary part about like the Omen being born is that you come from like a traditional little happy family that they would never suspect of giving birth to the devil. So I'm going to reserve some judgment and see what the plot could be about, but how are you guys feeling about a prequel Omen where I guess it won't necessarily have Damien the kid as the Omen? Then moving on here, we had a lot of stuff going on in the Flash sphere. We are all just anticipating and waiting. What are they gonna do with this Flash movie? I don't want to go ahead and repeat stuff. You guys must have heard by now all the controversies going on with Ezra Miller that they have caused in their little vacation trip to Hawaii. Well, earlier in the week, we were getting these crazy reports that Warner Brothers was looking at...
Yeah, I saw this too on Twitter. Screen Geek. Oh, what's it called? Screen Geek? Yeah, I saw this on Twitter though, man. They was talking about replacing with him. You know, people had mixed opinions in the comments on Twitter. I saw
Dylan O'Brien to replace Ezra Miller. Now that should be kind of funny to a lot of DC fans because we were hearing Dylan O'Brien was the front runner for Nightwing, aka Dick Grayson. But
oh shit.
Then official journalists came out and said that they contacted Warner Brothers, that they looked into it, and no, Warner Brothers is not looking to replace...
Oh yeah, let's see. Look, intermittent Flash replacing rumor gets debunked.
Place Ezra
I mean, we know it's a rumor. That's why they said. Yeah.
So there's still hope as Dylan O'Brien can still be Nightwing. But aside from that, that should kind of give us our answer to something we've been wondering. If a journalist actually reached out to Warner Brothers in context and was like, hey, is Warner Brothers actually going to replace Ezra Miller? And they said, no, they're not considering it. I guess we're just going to keep ignoring all these controversies.
Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, you know, but like I said, they ain't gonna reset the whole movie, so they already got what they got. So just gotta just annoy the motherfucker. I mean, you know what? The room, news and shit. That's what they doing though. They just knowing.
I can't necessarily blame them because it is a lot of money on them.
Yeah, they got, bro. You telling me? Look, you telling me you gonna reset the whole motherfucking shit that you already started since whatever how many years you start that motherfucking movie? You gonna reset that motherfucker? Hell no. Nah. And the rather be like, yeah, we gonna keep his ass and we just don't know it. We ain't resetting shit. I'll be the same way if I was director. Hell no. That's too much money
to do anything about it. And if you just like already announce right now that yes, this person has a problem,
and plus they already showed screeners, you know what I'm saying? So they pretty much done. I gotta make some tweaks about it, but they pretty much done with this shit.
You're kind of just bringing more attention to the controversies attached to your movie that the other people aren't aware of. Or if you do come out and say, yeah, this actor's no longer...
And other people don't know what's going on, too. They don't be on social media like that. So it is like, oh, what's going on with him? You feel me? A lot of people like, oh, shit, what's going on with Ezra Miller?
longer going to be the Flash. And
because people don't be on social media like that.
The next movie will replace them. Some people might just lose interest and not want to see this Flash movie. So other than that debacle going on, we apparently did have a test screening for the Flash that happened just the other day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they got a test.
You might want to be careful on which sources you go ahead and believe this on, because there's been some people claiming that they've heard them when test screenings didn't actually happen. But a source that has been proven reliable on the channel here and has gotten a lot of information, right, viewer Annan, they claim again that last night the Flash had a test screening, and for the most
night
part it was pretty positive. People really enjoying the movie. They're claiming from the sources that they've talked to from these different Flash test screenings that the movie is looking to be at least 2.5 hours long. When diving a little more into the quality of the film,
that ain't bad.
They responded to someone else who had heard that the film is exactly what they wanted from a DCEU film, and viewer Annan responded, I've heard similar things as this user, not an overwhelming positive response, but everyone seems to like it. At this point, I've talked to 6 people who have verified they have seen the movie, which I think to fans looking forward to the Flash movie should feel a little relieved to hear that, because they must...
Yeah, it's good people fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? That's good people fucking with it, because then it make us like, I bet. I mean, I'm gonna like because it's Flash anyway. I mean, type shit. I'm gonna like it anyway. It's Flash. You know what I mean? It's Flash. It's like saying Batman, Superman. It's Flash.
Must be tired of hearing all these controversies and whatnot, so just to hear that the movie is likable, that people are enjoying it, that's a win. How do you guys feel about all this Flash stuff that has happened in the past couple of days? Getting back to some horror talk here, we had a little update with the upcoming Chucky TV series.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. When they gonna drop it? When they gonna drop the series, man? It's been what, over 2 years or 1 year? I forgot. It's been a minute, like I said.
You guys know I'm a big Chucky fan here around the channel, and
yeah, we've been going crazy. Nah, that whole series was fire though. I fuck with that shit.
I am so happy we're getting season 2 premiering this year. It's scheduled
this year? Let's go.
To be released in the fall. Well, we just
the same shit in the fall. Okay, it's like
got a little update with a cast member attached to season.
Okay, season 2 this year. I'm excited.
2 that kind of surprised me. Devon Sawa, who already played 2 characters in the first
season 2 has a new character
season, both being twin brothers, who, spoilers if you have not watched season 1 of Chucky, both of them by the end of the season end up dead. Well, it was kind of surprising to hear that he would be returning for the 2nd season, and a lot of us were like, oh, okay, maybe some flashbacks, maybe some stuff we didn't know that happened in the background with him and Chucky, stuff like that. And then you read further into the article, and no, he's going to be playing a brand new character. Making me wonder, was Devon Sawa's character a triplet all along and had a long lost brother we never knew about?
Wait, this character gonna come back? Damn, that's crazy. I mean, again, I thought he died though. Type shit.
Don Mancini has been known to recycle actors in different roles that aren't connected to each other.
You do? Okay, I see. Yeah, a lot of people do be doing that.
2 times, and this will be like the 3rd.
They be playing different same roles.
Time now, so it could be very possible that Devon Sawa was playing someone unconnected to the first season and is just a brand new character, and we're gonna ignore the fact that he looks exactly like a character from the previous season. How are you guys feeling about this addition to Chucky season 2, and are you excited for it? And now the thing we're gonna start hearing about.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for season 2, man. I'm waiting for that motherfucker for me, the goddamn motherfucker. yeah type shit.
A lot in the next coming weeks is Scream 6. This movie is going to be starting filming pretty soon. It'll be shooting in Canada, having it be the first Scream movie to film outside of the US. And while we got the confirmation to something that a lot of Scream fans expected, is the surviving members of the last movie would be returning for this one, specifically stating Jenna Ortega, Melissa
Yeah, I saw that they all coming back. Well, some of them.
Jasmine Savory Brown, and Mason Gooding all will be coming back. Thank goodness, because I like all those characters. And I think that's something that the Scream franchise has just been desperately needed when sequel to sequel, is just not killing off every single member minus the legacy characters like Sydney and Gale. That way I already have a built-in attachment to these guys for the next movie, but we are stuck wondering, what's this one gonna be about? Well, we have kind of a brief synopsis to give us an idea. It says here, in the brand new movie, the Scream saga continues with the 4 survivors of the Ghostface killings as they leave Woodsboro behind and start a fresh chapter. So yeah, I know not a whole lot to go on, but it's at least a confirmation we need that yes, it will not be set in Woodsboro again. I think we've had plenty of Scream movies set in Woodsboro, Scream 1.
They're gonna do another one, another
Scream
city.
4, and now Scream 5. So leaving the town behind for the next movie seems to make sense for me, especially also with the new location of Canada, wondering what they're going to be turning that into. A lot of people want to jump in and say they're going to be following the Scream 2 formula and that they're going to be going to college, which yeah, could seem very likely because I'm trying to picture why exactly these 4 group of people would move somewhere together. I know a lot of them are friends and they have this thing in common, but I do feel like I just don't want this new Scream trilogy to keep repeating or treading into the steps of the original trilogy. I want them to do something new, and they need to do something new for Scream 6. Because like, I like Scream 5, I enjoyed it, but if they gave us another formulaic Scream movie that ends at a big house party with the killers revealing themselves and then dying shortly after 5 minutes, I'm like gonna be a little disappointed. I want to see them take risk, and they've been saying that's what they're gonna do. But now that we have the confirmation of those survivors coming back, it's only a matter of time before we hear of some fresh blood, some new actors, possible suspects for who could be Ghostface, and that's what I'm really looking forward to. Who would you guys like being cast in Scream 6? And then something else that popped up out of nowhere is we basically got our first look to the upcoming live-action Looney Tunes movie called Coyote vs. Acme. Now you guys know here I'm a huge Looney Tunes fan, and anytime they have a live-action hybrid movie coming up, I'm gonna be pumped for it. And with Coyote vs. Acme, this is a movie that follows Wile E. Coyote finally deciding to lawyer up and sue the Acme Corporation for always selling him faulty products that backfire on him. John Cena will be playing the villain of the movie, and it'll star Will Forte as a lawyer who teams up with Wile E. Coyote. And well, here are our first set photos of the movie currently being filmed right now. We have here a lawyer office.
Damn, you said right now. Okay.
Office that's named Avery Jones, and
so it's gonna be in a universe too.
If you look at the windows, you can see here some of the things that they cover for: piano falls, anvil accidents, and I believe this one says here cartoon incidents. The next photo here though is a little more exciting because we see Will Forte himself as the lawyer,
injured by falling. Okay,
all suited up with a billboard that says injured by a falling piano, been in a cartoon accident, call 1-800-OH-LAWYER. This is exciting stuff, because I don't know if you guys heard a couple of weeks ago, but they actually removed the release date for Coyote vs. Acme from the Warner Brothers lineup, and that's always scary, because if they remove a release date, that means they don't have plans to release the movie.
True
So it kind of scared me that maybe this Discovery and Warner Brothers merger made it so that they canceled this Looney Tunes film, because they're like, I don't see the purpose in doing this. But now that they actually have props out here, cameras going, they're gonna be filming it. This movie is being made. It will be released. We just have to wait and see for when the release date is. I feel like this movie has all the makings to be something really fun. I just still want the confirmation what other Looney Tune characters are attached here. Will it just be Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner? I want Bugs and Daffy popping up in there. But to me, it's just nice to have this confirmation that this movie's actually happening. You guys here see the first look for Coyote vs. Acme. Are you excited for it? But it is all the movie news we currently have going on right now, guys. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch me talk some movie news. Don't be forgetting to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.
But yeah, that was more news right there. Oh shit, hold on. There's more news right there. So yeah, like, sub, and yeah. Alright, peace.